I'm Hisham, and I'm a public atheist in Egypt. Human rights conditions in Egypt are terrible, especially when it comes to minorities like atheists or LGBTQ, and Islam is to blame here. Recently I appeared on a popular Egyptian TV to talk about atheists, but I was ambushed by the show's host and the guest, abused and told I was sick, all in front of a viewing audience of tens of millions. Decades ago, the government adopted Islam as a tool to control the masses, and they have relied heavily on Al-Azhar to do so. Al-Azhar is an Islamic government organization that is devoted to promoting Islam. As a result, the inhumane Sharia law became the main source of legislation, according to the second article of the Constitution. As a side effect of this policy, civil liberties have been restricted severely by the force of law. And after years of brainwashing, these miserable conditions became a true reflection of what most Egyptians consider moral and just. This makes a lot of us desire to speak out against Egypt's Islamic identity and its ramifications, but there is a high price to be paid. Whoever dares to speak out gets imprisoned and tortured. A couple of months ago, a group of activists got imprisoned for blasphemy. Then after this, the government made the largest crackdown on LGBTQ in Egypt's history. This is just because a photo of a couple raising the rainbow flag in a concert went viral in the Egyptian media. There are people who have got arrested and tortured for doing less than what I've done, simply stating I'm an atheist publicly. The only thing that's keeping them from taking me is that some Western people shown sympathy. When the government thinks that everybody has forgotten this incident, they will arrest me, and it's not just the government. There are terrorist incidents in Egypt that targets religious minorities, and there are people calling for my death on social media. Some of them are my friends and know where I live. And this keeps me up at night. I don't want to be the victim of the next terrorist attack. When my family found out about my atheism, they prevented me from going to a job interview, because the job is located in another governorate, where they fear I can spread my atheism. They have physically assaulted me, locked me up, and threatened to involve more people and the police. I'm in a very vulnerable situation according to the law. What I have done on TV is a crime, punishable by prison. In Egypt, a lot of activists are serving time because of it. Now I'm forced to read Quran and pray in the mosque. Some student I went to college with saw this interview and they said, "How come he stopped believing in Allah? Is he mentally ill?" My ex-boss said religion is a red line, no one should cross. Even some of my atheist friends in here are afraid to communicate with me because they know what eventually will happen to someone in my situation in a place like Egypt. I don't blame them. They don't want to risk their lives. I'm just tired of being afraid. I need to be somewhere safe where expressing myself or having a boyfriend is not punishable by death or prison. I'm Hisham, and I'm a public atheist in Egypt.